Here are 4 realities that everyone needs to realize before it's too late. 1. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is believing that love is finding the right person. In reality, love is about becoming the right person. Don't go looking for the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Become the type of person you want to spend the rest of your life with. The people who deserve you will naturally gravitate towards you. Let's delve deeper into the realm of love, shall we? It's like diving into a bottomless ocean, full of mystery, adventure, and the occasional sea creature. Now here's the thing about love. Most people think it's all about finding the perfect partner, like searching for a needle in a haystack. But guess what? The Stoics had a different take on this whole love game. According to those wise old Stoics, love isn't just about finding the right person, it's about becoming the right person yourself. It's like saying, "Hey world, I'm a work in progress, but aren't we all?" Instead of swiping left and right in search of your soulmate, why not turn the spotlight inward and focus on perfecting your own recipe for love? Picture it like this. You're baking a delicious cake and you want it to be the best darn cake anyone's ever tasted. So what do? You start with the basics: flour, sugar, eggs, and you mix them together with a healthy dose of self-improvement and personal growth. Because here's the secret sauce. When you become the kind of person you'd want to spend your life with, you attract those who resonate with your authentic self. Stoicism teaches us that by cultivating our virtues and living in alignment with our values, we naturally draw in those who vibe with our vibe. It's like setting up a cosmic magnet that pulls in the kind of people who appreciate and celebrate the real you. Because let's face it, the best way to attract the right people is to work on yourself. So instead of chasing after someone who fits a certain mold or checklist, why not invest in your own growth and character? The people who truly deserve you will be drawn to the genuine and evolved version of yourself. The one who's been putting in the work and striving to be the best they can be. Because at the end of the day, love isn't just about finding someone to complete you. It's about being someone worth finding. Now I know what you're thinking. But what about all those rom-coms where the guy gets the girl and they live happily ever after? Well, sure, those movies are great for a cozy night in with a tub of popcorn. But let's get real for a second. Love isn't some fairy tale where everything falls into place perfectly. It's messy, it's complicated, and sometimes it's downright confusing. But you know what? That's okay. Because here's the beauty of it all. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you attract people who appreciate you for exactly who you are. The good, the bad, and the occasionally awkward. So keep doing you. Keep growing and trust that the right person will come along when the time is right. After all, love is like a fine wine. It gets better with time. 2. Once you stop fantasizing about the ideal version of yourself and start working towards becoming that person without procrastinating, you'll realize that it was so simple. All along, becoming your ideal self will only ever exist in your mind until you make that decision to become that person. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. The journey of self-improvement is like setting sail on a grand adventure, full of excitement, challenges, and the occasional stormy weather. Now here's the thing about becoming your ideal self. It's not about chasing after some perfect, unattainable fantasy. It's about taking action and making it happen. And you know what? The Stoics were all about this idea of rolling up your sleeves and getting to work. Think of it like this. Instead of spending all your time daydreaming about the person you want to be, why not start taking small, concrete steps towards becoming that person? It's like saying, "Hey, I'm not perfect yet, but I'm on my way." Stoicism teaches us that true growth and change come from putting in the effort and taking action one step at a time. Picture it like this. You're climbing a mountain, and you've got this picture-perfect image of yourself waiting for you at the summit. But here's the catch. You're not going to get there by sitting around and wishing for it. Nope, you've got to lace up your boots, grab your hiking pole, and start putting one foot in front of the other. Because here's the thing. The difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. So instead of getting lost in the fantasy, why not take the first step towards turning that dream into reality? Whether it's signing up for that class you've been eyeing, starting a new hobby, or simply making a commitment to be kinder to yourself. Every small action brings you closer to your ideal self. And you know what the Stoics would say about that? The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Translation: don't let procrastination or self-doubt hold you back from becoming the person you've always envisioned. The journey to self-improvement may seem daunting at first, but it's really just a matter of deciding to take that first step and sticking with it. So, whether you're embarking on a new fitness routine, working towards a career goal, or simply striving to be a better friend, remember that every little action counts, and who knows, before you know it, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. So don't wait for tomorrow to start becoming the person you want to be. The time is now, my friend. Let's make it happen. 3. It is okay to be lost. It means that you've never been this version of yourself before. You must get lost to become found. Let's dive into the labyrinth of feeling lost, shall we? It's like finding yourself in a maze, surrounded by twists and turns, unsure of which direction to take next. But here's the thing about feeling lost. It's not a sign that you've failed or gone astray. It's actually a signal that you're on the brink of something incredible. And you know what? The Stoics were all about embracing this idea of uncertainty and using it as a catalyst for growth. Think of it like this. When you're feeling lost, it's not because you've taken a wrong turn, it's because you're exploring uncharted territory within yourself. It's like saying, hey, I may be wandering, but I'm not lost. I'm on a journey of self-discovery. Stoicism teaches us that getting lost is often the first step towards finding our true path. By venturing into the unknown, we open ourselves up to new experiences and opportunities for growth. Picture it like this. You're hiking through a dense forest, and suddenly you realize you've strayed off the beaten path. At first, it might feel disorienting and scary, but then you remember the wise words of the Stoics. The obstacle is the way. Translation: challenges and uncertainties are not roadblocks. They're actually the gateways to growth and wisdom. So instead of fearing being lost, why not embrace it as a necessary part of your journey towards self-realization? Remember, getting lost is not a setback. It's a chance to shed old layers and emerge as a more authentic and enlightened version of yourself. The path to finding yourself often begins with losing your old self along the way. And you know what the best part is? You're not alone in this journey. There are countless others who have felt lost at some point in their lives, wandering through the wilderness of uncertainty. But you know what they discovered? That every wrong turn, every dead end, eventually led them to exactly where they needed to be. So take a deep breath, trust in the process, and keep moving forward. Who knows what amazing discoveries await you just around the corner. 4. Marriage is hard, but divorce is harder. Staying fit is hard, but obesity is harder. Being financially disciplined is hard, but being in debt is harder. Choose your hard. Nothing of value comes easy. Life's obstacle course is like navigating a maze of challenges, each one presenting its own level of difficulty. But here's the thing about facing life's hurdles. It's not just about getting through them. It's about choosing which ones are worth tackling in the first place. And you know what? The Stoics had some wise words about this whole idea of selecting the right challenges to take on. Think of it like this. You're standing at a crossroads, faced with different paths, each leading to its own set of trials and tribulations: marriage, staying fit, and financial discipline. These are all challenges that require effort and dedication. But here's the kicker: the consequences of ignoring these challenges. Divorce, obesity, debt are even more demanding. It's like saying, hey, life's full of challenges. Might as well pick the ones that lead to growth. Stoicism teaches us to embrace the challenges that bring lasting rewards, rather than opting for temporary comfort. It's like choosing the hard that aligns with your values and long-term well-being. Because as the Stoics would say, the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. By taking on the challenges that lead to growth and fulfillment, you pave the way for a more meaningful life. So when faced with tough choices, remember that nothing truly valuable comes without effort. Embrace the challenges that lead to growth and resilience, for it is through overcoming difficulties that we find true strength and satisfaction. Choose your hard wisely. It's the path to a life of substance and significance. And you know what? You're not alone in this journey. There are countless others who have faced similar challenges and emerged stronger and wiser on the other side. So take a deep breath, trust in your abilities, and remember that every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. Who knows what amazing rewards await you once you conquer the challenges that lie ahead?